And that's why it's so powerful what we do, because I am that person, right? I've been doing it for 7 years. I never had an accident driving UberLyft for 7 years. I never had an accident, period. So what I do in the mentorship, I teach you guys how to speak life over your business. When I speak life over my business, I let people know that, listen, all the people that I attract are just like me. They don't get in accidents. They treat their car with respect. They pay on time. If they pay late, they pay up, right? Those are the people that I attract to my fleets. So my fleets don't get rent my ride share. We don't have no accidents in my fleet. And people think I'm crazy, but it says in the Bibles, you know what I'm saying, the power of the tongue, you know what I'm saying? Life and death is in the power of the tongue, right? And he said he spoke it into existence. Now, I'm not going to go to church and that stuff like that, but I'm just saying, this is how I think, and call me crazy, and I'll be that, because crazy ones actually change the world, as my man Steve Jobs, right? But at the end of the day, all you need is 40 individuals if you want to have a car, a fleet of 40 people paying you anywhere from $12,000 to $16,000 a week. That's my personal goal right now, right? So think about that. 40 individuals. If I want to be devil's advocate, let's say 2 people per car throughout the year, right? That's 80 people to generate me a $12,000 to $16,000 income a week, right? Which way you want to play? And like I said, they keep these cars. They don't give them back. Here's another thing. As you start to scale your fleet with Turo, you need a place to store your cars. Right?
Right.
With renting the UberLyft drivers, store cars where?
They keeping it.
Hello. So they're storing the cars where they live at. Right? So I don't have to worry about storage. I don't have to worry about a big overhead with teams washing and cleaning and bringing it ready for the next driver. I don't have to worry about that, because they're going to keep it cleaning themselves, right? I got one person that helped me run my business, my vice president. So if you're a person that don't have a big team, this is the play you want to run. Let's go, Mooch. 80 cars. I'm trying to tell you. So all you need is everybody asking about what if somebody get in an accident. Well, guess what? If the accident's not that bad, that's when you got a guy like Mooch 2.215, my mechanic, to go in and fix the stuff up. That's why you got the team with your body team. That, you know what I'm saying? As you make the money, put some money to the side, right? For those incidentals. So you ain't got to call your insurance company for a fender bender, right? But once again, I speak life over my business, right? So that's what we doing. That's what we're talking about in the mentorship. And I just made a promo code for you. So I was gonna let y'all know. For those who are on this live, I'm gonna go ahead and do something special. I'm gonna give a discount to get in the course. All right. When you go to RideShareDomination.com and you type in FBABE, FBEA. I know you got 2 E's, but FBEA, right? FBABE is for Financial Bae. We're gonna drop $300 off the price so you can get in. All right. I'm only working with 40 people in this first round of mentorship, because I'm very key on that. You know, we get into a lot of mentorship, and there's a lot of knowledge providers. There's so much information, so much source that we don't know where to start, right? So we end up not starting, but just be in the mentorship for the feel good. Oh, I'm in this mentorship, I'm feeling good, right? I'm not here for you to feel good. I need your pocket to feel good. So in my mentorship, we only talking about one thing. Well, I'm not going to get you sourced up on these other stuff. I just not right now, right? We're going to bring the source to the mentorship, but that's after you become a dominator. Because in rideshare domination, you become a dominator when you have one car being run out by an UberLyft driver. Now you're a dominator, right? So at the end of the day, after you get your cars on the fleet and you start renting them out, your confidence go up. You start to see the money coming every Monday, right? Every Monday, our money we get paid, right? If they're late past 7 o'clock, the $100 late fee is applied. Okay, they got 2 days.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. on Mondays, right?
Wow.
There's no excuse. We're giving them too much time to get their money together.
So they pay out every single week? Every
week.
Oh wow.
Monday is the best day for us now. Oh, Monday is the best day. It's a good day for me. I like Monday.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
For you.
Huh?
That's funny. It's Money Monday for you. That's so funny.
Money Monday. You know what I'm saying? Well, good Monday. That's what it is. My man Sid just bought the course today. You know what I'm saying? So it's really. I keep saying course, but it's a mentorship. It's a 4-week mentorship with You got with me 2 days a week, and depending on it, I'll drop another day, so it'll be 3 days a week. I don't care. My goal is to make sure that you guys are successful, because I know how it is to pay for mentorships and get all this information, get a nice paralysis, confused on where to start and when to start, and then you're just looking at just being a feel good and around people and hope you catch on to something that's going to spark the idea for you to move.
Right.
In this mentorship, I'm literally telling you A to Z what to do.
I got that type of power. I'm 300.
You financial Bae. Listen, when I see her video on YouTube, y'all, she got the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
Yes. So those who go to ridesharedomination.com, in the promo code, type in Bae, F as in Facebook, Bae, BEA, to get your $300 off. And when you do it, come back here and say, I am one of the 40. Like, we got some people out here right now saying they're one of the 40. Shout out to y'all that's already one of the 40s. You know what I'm saying? That means I'm going to help 40 individuals impact their life by helping a Uber and Lyft traveler impact their life. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. It's impact over income. And what we're doing is impacting someone's life, and that's how our life gets impacted. Right? Mm-hmm. So that's the power. When Financial Bae come in here, she be dropping them jewels. It's designed to impact your life. Right? So we out here. We here to do that. Like I said, I come from the Bronx. And I ain't got time to cast nobody up and make it sound sexy, and then you get in there and it's a bunch of nothing, right? Trust me, I done bought courses like that. I done bought mentorships. I'm like, that's it? That's all you gonna get me? Right? Where the Q&A? Where can I talk to you guys? They become phantoms. You can't get them on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Right. I can't do that to myself, because I take a vested interest in everyone's success. It's just how I'm built, right? I feel a way if you're not successful. But I had to stop, because I said, if you do what I'm telling you to do, and you put in your mind, it's gonna get done, right? You speak, once again, I speak what I want into existence. Mm-hmm. So when I put this on the listing, my list is up, I'm gonna have people coming here trying to get my car rapid speed, that's qualified, that don't get accidents, and I speak that as I'm typing it and I'm putting this post out, right? I'm sending the energy that way so it can come back to me as I sent it out. Right? Cool. So my first car, I had to put $2,500 down. My second car, I had to put $1,700 down. Third car, $1,000 down. Right? Fourth car, no money down. Right? Mm-hmm. Fifth car was the trading. Okay? I got a couple of JV deals, which I didn't put any money down because they got the car. We're going to talk about JV deals, how somebody got their car sitting there, ain't doing nothing, or somebody who wants to get in the game but don't have time to do what we do. And we do a JV deal. So they get the car, I go ahead and get the trackers and we market it. And when the driver's in there, we do the split. I do a 50-50 split after expenses is paid out. So we moving. I just got another car that's JV, she boys me today. Yeah, oh yeah. Like I said, in my mentorship, I'm giving y'all everything, my resources, my contacts to my trackers. I'm gonna have my mechanic come up and talk about how to get mechanics in your city, what to say to mechanics to make it interesting for them to want to get with you. The body shop connect, right? We're gonna talk about some contracts, how you can go ahead and get the contracts filled out yourself. We're gonna tell you how to do it yourself, but we also have it where if you don't want to do it yourself, we got our team that can do it for you. For this kind of price, okay? And so at the end of the day, we got the do-it-yourself model in there, and we got the what they call that. We help you do it for you. Right. Also, I know people have been asking questions about, so how do I get the driver? And what do I say to drivers? Y'all gonna have to look over my shoulder there, because I'm doing a couple live ones with y'all, right? I'm gonna help you guys. When you post your stuff, I'm gonna get on the phone with you and talk to your driver. Talk to your renter, like one of my guys, Showtime 186. We did that for him in Miami. So he was able to see it, and we recorded it. He was like, oh man, he got fired up. He said, that's that easy? Yeah. And he heard the conversation, how the driver was pitching himself to get into the car. Right? They selling themselves because we know that people are gonna come after and get these cars, because our cars are not basic model cars. Okay? When you get in our cars, you want to keep it. You tell your family, hey, y'all, I got a new whip. Okay. Knowing dang well it's rented, right? But they do that because they feel good. You see, people buy from emotions versus logic. You don't buy a Gucci belt for $1,000 because of its functionality. Right?
That's true.
My belt
because it makes you feel good.
Make you feel good and make people say, "Oh my God, nice belt." So when you get to this car and you drive for 8 to 12 hours a day in this car, you feel good being in the car. You're excited to get up and get into the car. And then when your customer's like, "Oh my God, what kind of car is this? This is nice." Once again, compliment after compliment, right? We love. We'll stay at a job for complimentation versus income. If you go to that job and say, "Great work, financial babe," you'll stay a little bit longer because you got appreciated at your job by your higher ups versus the money. So, I used to be an auto technician. If you talking money, you ain't gonna have any problems finding a tech mechanics. Exactly, mechanics is hurting. See, this is the kind of stuff that we're gonna talk about, because if you can show them another stream of income and what in the industry they're already in, they're gonna love you for life. Right? And that's what this thing is about. I'm really on a mission to show people how to really win passively, right? If you got a full-time job, you got a full-time business, the work in the beginning is required, no doubt. It ain't gonna cap over here. I'm not taking you to Cap University. The work in the beginning is required. It's gonna be a lot of learning your city. Because I don't know your city, I know everybody's city. But the criteria is the same, right? But we're going to learn your city and what works in your city, and we're going to adjust to what works in your city, and then run the play full out, right? And that's the power of my mentorship. I ain't got time to tell you all the statistics about what's going on here and there in this industry. I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to get from 1 to 10 or more. That's it. If you follow that blueprint, then we're going to win. If you want to go, "Oh, but what about this car and that car?" I'm like, no and no. Because these are the cars that I know is working, right? Also, going to the different Facebook groups and asking them, "Hey, what cars," and I'm talking about Uber groups, right?
Right.
"What cars work great in this city?" They'll tell you, right? What cars is your favorite ones? What do you see that?
So basically, like.
Sure. But while you're doing that, for those who are new that don't have any cars yet, there's going to be a learning curve. But with me, you're going to be that learning curve. You're going to be a smaller curve than a longer curve, right? For those who already got cars out on the platform, but they're not moving like you wanted to move, this is going to be a quicker transition for you, depending on the car you got, to move your cars from that platform to this platform and actually get into some passive income, right? If you live in LA, I got one of my mentors that live in LA, and the traffic in LAX is crazy. So imagine trying to get your car to somebody who's looking to rent it in LAX, and the traffic is crazy. Matter of fact, LAX banned Turo from even allowing people to rent their cars. So she it's crazy, because they're like, you got to pay the same taxes that UberLyft pay to run in our airports, right? Right, like it used to be, right? What happened to UberLyft is what they're doing to Turo, and I was there for that. So you couldn't even pick up at the airport, right? You couldn't pick up at the airport. There's no way you could pick it up until they came to agreement, and Uber had to pay some money. Then they gave you a designated area, which was super not. It was not convenient for the rider or the driver. The rider had to walk 10,000 miles just to get to us, right? And they still do, right? So no, they don't. They actually made it better here in Atlanta, but they had to walk through a whole tunnel just to get to where we were at. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So I gave the same play that I did. I'm gonna find a buy here, pay here, and it's a certain type of buy here, pay here. You know what I'm saying? That you want to look for. I go over the criteria in the mentorship, right? But there's tons of buy and pay that got quality that will let you do it. Or you can JV a deal, right? If you got good credit, you give it to somebody who does got good credit, who does have a car that they can rent out, right? So you say, "Oh, I'll come with the down payment, you come with the car," right?
What about purchasing it through like your LLC? Do you talk about that in your program?
Yes. We go over business credit. We teach you how to purchase it with your LLC. We also teach you how to get certain loans in your business so you can acquire more cars. Right. We show you how to acquire cars at one time. I'm gonna give you the source on that. I got 5 cars in like 2 weeks, right? Because it doesn't hit your credit until 30 days. So if you get approved for one, you go to the next one, because they didn't even see you got that first car.
Right.
And then report. They run in your credit to see if you're credit worthy, right? So if you got no cars, you go to the first one, you get approved. Boom.
Don't tell me that, because I will literally get another car like tomorrow.
What? I will go economy and let my economy pay for my future luxuries.
Right.
Do you understand?
Right.
I will let my economies pay for my future luxuries. Why? Because you can get more money from smaller cars, like $25 and lower, than a $40,000 and $50,000 car. Imagine you got a $50,000 car, one car, luxury, one car, not guaranteed to get rented out for 30 days.
Right.
But that same $50,000, I can split it up and get two cars, two economies, and get two streams of income paying me every week. Yeah.